Nerin here, my first ever Facebook Live, and I've procrastinated on doing this because I'm still in a temporary office in our new house, and it's a little makeshift, but we're all about progress, not perfection this year. So here we are. Another first today is I'm going to do on Tuesdays, we're going to do tips about tools. So tools can be anything that you use to make your systems work and get things done. Apps, software, stationery, office equipment, anything like that. So today being the end of February, I thought I would show you a tool that I use to plan the next month and week. So when we talk about tools for your diary or calendar or planner, you sort of straight away think about sort of putting in appointments or meetings, and that's certainly part of it. But the other thing I use a planner for is planning my things that I need to get done to work towards a goal. So for the appointment and meeting side of things, I actually use Google Calendar, so it syncs with everything and it's on my phone. I've got it with me everywhere. But for the sort of planning my week and what I actually need to work on, I actually prefer paper. So it's nothing wrong with mixing and matching your digital and paper and different tools for different sort of parts of things. So, and I always say, sort of find what works for you, what you actually are going to go back to and use because you enjoy using it. So grab this. I started, over the years I've tried lots of different diaries and planners, apps even for this sort of thing. At the moment, the last couple of months, I've actually started I've designed my own planner pages. So I may eventually get this sort of bound into a proper planner book, but for now I'm using, if you can see this, a nice pretty manila folder, and I've got stuck on one side my month planner. So it's a bit hard to see, and I know it's back to front, but so I've got the calendar at the top, and I can put sort of key dates in. I've got my major goal for the year and a little why. Why am I working towards this? Sort of just to help motivate me and keep me going. I've got this month's goal, so sort of my major goal broken down into what I'm going to do this month towards that. And then at the bottom, I've broken that down into 4 boxes, which sort of is broken down even more into sort of milestones for each week. And then on the other side, I have a week planner, sort of major appointments. So I don't put heaps of detail in this bit. I just put if I've got meetings on in a morning, say, I'll just put something basic in there, and I know there's stuff on. If there's a blank bit, I know that's time that I've got that I can work on stuff. Then I've got this week's milestones for focus goals. So that's sort of this bit from the month planner brought across to this is what the goal is for the week, and then that's broken down even more into daily goals. So I'm breaking things down into bite-sized chunks. And then I've got a bit at the bottom for sort of other to-do things. Can you see? Other to-do things that come up. And you'll see all the pink highlighted bits. That's how I mark off what I've done. So at the end of each week or month, the idea is to have lots of pink. And it's actually been working really well. The last couple of months I've completely overhauled my website, I've changed my email providers, I've I've got a heap of stuff done. So just by sort of focusing on one thing at a time and breaking it down into bite-sized chunks and planning at the beginning of the month or the week exactly what I need to do so that when I sit down, when little one has a nap or goes off to daycare, I can sit down and get stuck straight into it without thinking, ooh, what am I going to do first? So that is my planning tool that is really working. Might not work for everybody, and that's what I tend to do when I work with clients, is to help them figure out what bits are going to work for them, and what style of thing. It might be an actual smaller book that you can take with you, and if you're more mobile, it's just figuring out what's going to work for you. And I've got lots of ideas and options, and because I've done a lot of research and trial and error in the past, so that's something we can explore. If you need help, give me a yell. And so I'm hoping to do these videos more regularly. I've got a few different ideas for different things to do on different days of the week, and Tuesday is tools. So if you have any questions about a particular tool, how to use it, or what I use for a specific thing, or anything like that, give me a yell, and I can talk about it next week. All right, thanks. See you later.